Kia Danica S. Gonzalez. I'm a political science student from Arellano University. What comes to your mind when you heard political science? So, for me, what is political science? The branch of knowledge that deals with systems of government, that analysis of political activity and behavior. Here are some of the contributions of political science to history. The 5 major contributions of political science. Politics creates history. The actions of the states, governments, political parties, political leaders, rulers, statesmen, politicians, and diplomats are all create history. The second, political science makes history fruitful and interesting. Without political science, history gets reduced to a mere description and narration of events and facts. Political science, which provides meaning to history and makes it interesting and rewarding. History of kings, wars they fought, and struggles of the people against dictators are all political actions which makes history interesting. Third, political leaders are the makers of history. In contemporary times, political leaders or power of holders determine the course of history by their policies, doctrines, decisions, and action. Fourth, political science depends upon some and not all historical facts, whereas history is a chronological record of all events and developments. Political science is interested only in those facts which had an impact on the nature and functioning of the state system and government of various states. Fifth, history depends upon political science for ascertaining causal connections. History is only a narration of facts. It is political science which analyzes the connection among various facts. History without politics is fruitless. Thus, political science contributes a lot to history. Political science and history are closely, intimately, and inseparably related to each other. We have some the good leaders being a president of our Philippines, which is they give their responsibilities and they did their best as a great leaders. I have 3 examples of the great president. First, in 1935, Emilio Aguinaldo, he became the first president of the Philippines. He did well to govern our country, and most of all, he fight the battle to reach our freedom for the sake of our country. And the second, in 1986, she is the first lady became president. She is Corazon C. Aquino. And that time, there was an event that happened in EDSA Shrine, which is EDSA People Power Revolution. The third, in 2010, Benigno Aquino III became president. Until now, many elected him because their family, which is Corazon Aquino and Ninoy Aquino, has left their own legacy in the politics. And obviously, they were famous and rich family. And now, this coming May 2016, the day is very fast approaching, which will be the next future president may sit upon the Malacanang Palace and rule all over the Philippines. So guys, here's my one advice to everyone. Vote wisely and say no to bite.
In political science with other sciences. As for me, around things that happens in the history of politics, a lot of changes, a lot of adaptations, and a lot of advancement has happened. So, as to conclude, each of these changes can be applied to the modern politics for today. So, we can say that all of these that came from our history are kind of like the foundation of what we have for today. science is important to our government because it's studying the main core of the law. If you know the law, you know how to act as a rightful citizen of a country. That's all. The importance of history of our country because the history is the background of any person. For short, if we don't know our history, we don't know our origin, we don't know where we came from, and all of this that we have in our history is what makes us today.
Can you say about the crime and justice that is now relevant to our country? First of all, I want to say all I can say about this topic is rather this question is the crime. Masyado na siyang lumalaganap sa bansa natin ngayon, which is yung mga nakakagawa ng kasalanan na dapat merong hustisya, lalo na dun sa mga napapagbintangan, dun sa mga naakusahan na hindi naman nila talagang ginawa. Pero nasan yung hustisya? Ngayon, siguro, dapat yung government or yung mga mataas na katungkulan, dapat yun yung pinagtutuunan ng pansin. Kaya siguro lumalaganap yung crime ngayon sa bansa dahil din sa na force sila na gumawa ng crime kasi nga alam naman nila na ay hindi naman ako aakusahan ng ganito dahil alam kong may pera ako. Yun yung nangyayari sa bansa ngayon, ang labanan na lang pera. Ngayon, hindi na pinakikinggan ng mga matataas na katungkulan yung mga taong nakakagawa ng mga crime, lalo na yung mahihirap. Dahil alam nila na kunwari yung kalaban nila mayaman, alam nilang hindi na sila mananalo. So, where's the justice? President Pedro admire and why? For me as a Pasay student, hinahangaan ko si Rodrigo Duterte kasi alam kong deserve niya and kaya niyang gawin lahat ng mga sinasabi niya. Dahil sinasabi nga ng iba, iron fist siya. So, ang ayaw ko lang sa kanya is yung palamura siya. Yung mga ibang tao na sinasabi na pwedeng ma-adapt. Pero di ba lahat naman ng nangyayari pwedeng mabago or lahat naman ng tao pwedeng mabago. So, siguro marirealize din ni Mayor Duterte na dapat baguhin niya din. Pero tingin ko magiging effective siyang president. Lalo na sa panahon ngayon, kailangan natin ng presidenteng iron fist na kakatakutan ng lahat. What could be the possible contributions if he or she will be the next future president? Sa tingin ko, yung mga possible contributions na pwedeng magawa ni Mayor Duterte is, first of all, the crime. Kasi alam naman natin galit siya sa mga mamamatay tao. Then, the second thing is drugs. Yung mga drug addict. Tingin ko, pag siya na yung umupong president, asusolusyonan niya yung mga drug addict. Lalo na yung mga masyado na talagang malulong. Siguro kakatakutan siya. Then the third is yung poverty. Yung poverty or yung financial na kailangan ng bansa natin. Tingin ko lahat yun ma-handle niya as a president. And then lahat ng mga problemang darating dito sa bansa, masusolusyonan niya kasi mahanga ko sa kanya kasi sa katalinuhan niya at sa tiwala niya sa sarili niya na magagawa niya. This will be the best history happen in the Philippines. For me, opo. Kahit siguro may mga instances na may mga hindi siya magawa. Pero kasi binigyan natin siya ng chance na maging presidente. So, para sa atin, i-take advantage natin lahat ng mga magagawa niya as the best history happening in the Philippines. Para sa akin naman, lahat ng mga umupo president may nagawang best na history sa Pilipinas eh. Kahit meron silang mga nagagawang kasalanan. Pero kasi tayong mga tao, tinitignan natin yung mali na nagagawa nila, hindi natin nakikita yung mga tama. So, sa akin, si Duterte, tingin ko ito na yung magiging best history happening in the Philippines. Kasi, tingin ko magiging effective siya presidente ng Pilipinas.